Welcome. This is your host Salman Khan on BaatShaat. We're back with another show, a live show on cricket updates for you. We're going to be discussing Afghanistan versus Bangladesh, the first test between the two nations. We're also going to talk about the Ashes. We're going to talk about South Africa's tour of India, where India has selected their squad. There's been some surprising changes, as well as we're going to end the show tonight with a discussion on Sri Lanka's tour of Pakistan, upcoming tour. We're hearing quite a few things about all of that. Having said that, do hit that subscribe button. Lucky Singh, as usual, will be joining me tonight, and right after this break, we'll be adding Lucky to the show. So make sure you go and hit that subscribe button. See you shortly. Lucky Singh, welcome.
Hello, Salman. How are you?
Oh man, long break, much needed for both of us.
Oh, yes,
It
yes.
was a much needed break, so I'm glad we're back. And a lot has happened since our last show. In the cricketing world. I mean, you're seeing the updates right now. There's so much buzz right now, but I'm going to start with a few. What I want to start with is Afghanistan and Bangladesh played their first test. Just for the record, there's two things I'm going to talk about. First thing is Bangladesh has become the first nation which has lost every single first test of theirs against another country. Can you believe that?
Yes.
No matter who they play, they've lost the game.
Yeah.
Right? Second thing, Lucky, you and I were talking about all the changes Bangladesh made after that successful World Cup campaign. Do you think that's backfiring? We talked about Courtney Walsh gone, Steve Rhodes gone. Do you think that's backfiring?
Exactly. You can see that now. I literally pointed out this one. Remember that every individual who has scored and performed in the World Cup
Yeah,
is not up to the mark right now.
absolutely not.
And can you imagine Afghanistan giving them um, a loss in such a way that it's not a competitive one? It was one-sided. 226 odd runs against Afghanistan, Bangladesh, who is playing so good. There is so much to talk about, Salman. Yeah, definitely, yes.
So,
A
Lucky,
lot of things going on wrong. Yeah.
let's go back. When Afghanistan finished that World Cup campaign, you said they've done the right thing by bringing Rashid Khan as the captain. He's the key marquee player, the guy with the confidence, the guy who's a superstar. Bangladesh did the opposite. They took out
Exactly.
everybody that built the success. I mean, are you surprised?
And literally, yes, to some extent, Salman, we do understand that players also need rest, right? But nation comes first. So a gap is a gap. It's already a huge gap that you have already created for coming up for upcoming matches, right? So if you see test matches, you cannot take for granted because you don't play a lot of test matches, right? So you have to perform the best because test match is the real test of cricket,
Real test, yeah, yeah.
right?
I mean, your metal is tested for 5 days. Lucky, you can win or lose
Exactly,
a game in
Salman. Yeah,
any session.
definitely, yes.
Yeah. And there's 15 sessions. So, Lucky, I mean, think we talked about. We pretty much laughed on the direction Bangladesh took. Khalid Mahmood, who was never known to be even an ODI player, is the coach of the Bangladesh Test team. I mean, what a
And
brutal performance. That's
and
bad.
on top of that, when the coaches were doing so good, literally we could see in the World Cup, right?
Yeah.
Bangladesh has roared like a tiger. Nobody expected that, but they did it. But it seems like it was a surprise. Now you can say it was a fluke. I literally see now it was a fluke because World Cup has gone and they have come, declining.
Well, the bubble is busted. It's burst.
Exactly. Yes. Yes, Salman.
Yeah.
Definitely yes.
Like what, Bangladeshi fans who are watching this, I'm very appalled. Bangladesh is one of my favorite teams. It was throughout the World Cup as well,
Exactly.
and I
Yes.
always expect them. They have some quality players like Tamim Iqbal, Shakibul Hassan, Mahmoodullah. Even though he's not performing, really good players. Mushfiqur, really good.
Rahim is there. Salman,
Rahim,
their Fizzy is there, right? But they
Shabir is
have a
there.
lot of
Yeah,
players, like
lot
seven
of
or
them.
eight out of 11 are such a player that they were turning the matches for them.
It seems like Lucky they put everything into the World Cup and everything else is just nothing. Doesn't matter. It
Exactly,
seems like
yes. They forgot what they did in the World Cup. That's why I
that.
said, like, it was a fluke for them.
It was a fluke.
Maybe. It's my question for every individual in
So
Bangladesh or
Bangladeshi
around
fans,
the world.
we have a lot of people from Bangladesh that watch the show. Please throw in your comments. Tell us what's going on. What's wrong with the Bangladesh cricket at this point? Because Lucky and I are big fans of Bangladesh cricket. We have covered Bangladesh almost as much as we have covered India and Pakistan, and we're at a loss of words here. That what has gone wrong with this Bangladesh team, and take nothing away from Afghanistan, Lucky. I mean, they
Exactly.
played
Yeah.
exceptional cricket. Would you agree,
They,
Rashid
they
Khan?
they just they just nailed it, Salman. They got the opportunity and they just nailed it. That's what
Yeah,
you can say for Afghanistan right now.
yeah. So I think let me go back. Let me go back to just the Afghanistan game and Bangladesh game. Rashid Khan, and I'm not going to focus on the whole team. There were some other good performances, but I'm going to talk about Rashid Khan specifically. Scores of 50 as a captain, first game as a captain, takes 5 wickets, 8 wickets or 9 wickets he took in the game. I mean, who is this guy? Uh, is he the future? Is he at the same caliber level of how we've seen some of the Shane Warners of the world? The way we saw Shane Warne, some of the best all rounders out there. Does he have every capability to be like that?
He has, Salman. The only difference will be like how many test matches does Afghanistan get to play, when we compare to the teams who play a lot of test matches, and that is where they take a lot of wickets, right?
Yeah,
So I don't know exactly how many test matches is Afghanistan going to play in a year. That will be a huge difference to take him to that level to compare, like in comparison of wickets when we call. But the
yeah,
only difference right now is like he is the captain and he's turning things around.
it
And you
is.
could see like they were there to win the match, not a draw, you know?
I think one of the positive things for Bangladesh, I mean, those people that have watched our video on ICC Test Championship, this does not count against Bangladesh's points tally because any games against Ireland or Afghanistan will not be counted. That was decided by ICC. So Bangladesh are very lucky in that way. This game did
But
not go against them.
match was a match, right,
Match
Salman?
was a
If
match.
you
Yeah, Test match is a match. Yeah,
overall international match, right? Test match.
that is right.
So yeah, Afghanistan, they just nailed it.
So,
I'll say
Lucky, let's
again.
move on to my next topic, which is a very surprising omission uh, and a surprising inclusion. So, I'm talking about South Africa's tour to India, and India has announced their test squad. Not very many surprises, but Rohit Sharma has come in, and Rahul has made room for him. One bad series.
Literally, Salman, according to my perspective, um, it doesn't show a capability of a captain to give him a chance right from abroad comparing to the home soil. It's totally different format. I can tell you, those
Ah,
are the fastest pitches he played in, right? And
yeah.
now you're giving a chance to Rohit Sharma, who has scored literally hundreds in his own home soil. So it's a bit of what we say. Um, Rahul has been not given a chance to prove himself rather than just making up a way for
Lucky,
Rohit Sharma.
so
Not
let me.
against Rohit Sharma, Salman. I'm not
No,
against Rohit Sharma, but
ah,
Rahul was to be given a chance in the home soil first.
Like in
But
2018, Rohit Sharma had given up on his hope of playing red ball cricket. He basically said, "I will play whenever they need me." But think of this: I'm just throwing some conspiracy theory here. Has the recent tweets, the recent news of rift between Kohli and
Kohli
Rohit
and
Sharma
Sharma.
contributed to this? I mean, I'm getting onto something here. What do you think? You're from Indian
It
camp.
might be Salman, but the other thing is like, yeah, honestly speaking, like I was in a dilemma to see his name in there too
Yeah,
because
shocking.
it's a shock because in home soil India has always scored runs, right? So luckily, I'll give you an example right away. Sorry for that. Yuvraj Singh, he
Yeah,
couldn't make his mark in test matches. So it doesn't mean he wasn't a batsman, right?
no,
Literally, every batsman, individual batsman wants to play test matches because that is the mentality, the pure cricket they want to play. But um, if he wasn't able, he, he couldn't, right? So what I see is Rohit Sharma is literally out of that, in shape, form against the red ball that swings a lot. It's going to be a lot of problems for him. Though it's a home soil, he might score runs, but it has been a cheat for KL Rahul. I will directly say that word. He
Yeah,
has been cheated.
he's been cheated. I feel he's wronged because
It
those
is
pitches
wrong.
were
It is
tough.
wrong.
Lucky.
Yes.
Even Virat Kohli couldn't score heavily on those pitches.
Exactly, Salman. So that is my point. Like, when he has scored somewhere around 32 or 34, how can you just directly change it from one series, right?
That's right.
Um, and nobody can come back right away. But this is not the way to give away his position to somebody who is already, shaky in his position.
Well, I think
Rahul was good enough with the red ball.
well, Lucky he's a technically more sound player.
Exactly. Yes, that is what I'm saying. Like,
It doesn't make sense. You're dropping Lakshman to bring Sehwag in. I'm just saying that.
yeah,
When it
yeah,
comes to Test cricket, it's almost that. That's how I see them. And I'm not saying
exactly.
Rohit Sharma is not a technically correct
No,
batsman,
not against him,
but
but yeah, definitely a bad decision for KL Rahul.
very bad decision.
Especially on home soil, everybody scores, Salman. So it was his time to come back and score, right?
Well, it was a tough tour of West Indies, Lucky.
Exactly. Yeah. There were not so many runs scored by big ones.
No, no, no. I agree.
So yeah, definitely he should have been there. But yeah,
And other than that, I don't think there were any surprises in the team. It was very straightforward.
yeah,
The rest
Karthik
of the
is
stuff.
left out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they are making some bold decisions to let people go. Like Dhoni is already out from so many
Where
formats.
is Murali Vijay?
He's also gone, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. I haven't seen him in a
yeah.
long time. Shikhar
We
Dhawan.
have seen a new name, Shubham Gill.
Yeah, well, I think that's much needed. He's knocked on the door. He played well against West
Exactly. Yeah.
Indies. I mean,
I
he's
don't
done
know he
everything
will
well.
get whether he will get a chance in playing 11 or not. But being in the squad will be morale booster for him.
Oh, he was very disappointed last year when he wasn't selected. So I think it was due that he got the opportunity. But I think I don't know what the Indian fans think of this, but it definitely is a surprise. And you guys can leave comments if you
No,
like.
I was going through blogs, Salman. Everybody is fuming on this topic. Like literally, Kohli has been, harsh on these kind of decisions
Yeah,
that he has taken. Like he doesn't give you, as a captain, he doesn't give you one or two series chances to prove yourself. He keeps on changing after one or two games. So how can you come back, Salman? My
absolutely.
my question to him will be definitely straightforward. Like, um, whatever I know about cricket is like if he is not doing sometimes like 4 or 5 matches, he's not dropping himself. Why? Because he's a captain. That doesn't make any sense. So the same way they are playing 11, right? So they do have the responsibility to take care of that too.
Yeah,
Um, in that case, KL Rahul will have to, wait for a while to prove himself again,
which is sad. I think
which
he
is
the guy,
very very
which
sad.
is very
Salman.
sad.
Which is very
I
very
mean,
sad,
you
especially at home when he could get back his form again.
Well, I think they made him a scapegoat. Ambati Raidu and then KL Rahul should really feel disheartened, both of them. They've been made scapegoats. They performed, no matter which position you put them, they performed. It's very sad.
Exactly. Yes.
It's very
Yes.
wrong. I
Definitely,
think
yes.
it's sometimes the abundance of talent creates a lot of unfairness, and that's what's happening right now.
Yeah, maybe Salman, yes.
That's what's
But
happening.
test match, he should have been, KL Rahul had been there.
Exactly.
But
I agree.
anyways,
I don't know what, again, for Indian fans that are watching, you're more than welcome to comment. Leave a comment. We'll discuss it in the next show. But give us some feedback on what do you think? Who should have really, is that a good move bringing Rohit Sharma in and leaving KL Rahul out, who's worked very hard in West Indies against very good bowling attack? Kumar Roach.
yeah, he couldn't turn into hundreds, but to some extent, Salman, the way the team was going on, he has performed a little bit the same way like the other batsman did. One or two batsmen scored runs. That's it. So literally, you cannot pinpoint him directly saying that he has scored. Rahul was the only one who couldn't score, right? There are so
But,
many other names too.
but again, none of the top order batsmen in that series scored. The ball was
Exactly.
moving
Yeah.
forward. It
So
was
that is the
running.
point, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you look at the batsmen that scored, they were all coming lower down the order when the ball has
Exactly. Yeah.
softened up.
Number 4, number 5, number 6. Yeah.
Pitch eased out and softened up. So I think that's another day to discuss that topic. But now let's move on to Ashes, which is ongoing right now. 2-1 Australia is up. The last test match has started. Australia has retained the Ashes. That means they cannot lose it. But England can definitely draw the series at this point. They're down 2-1. Um, First day was a very seesaw battle again. A lot of swing from Australian bowlers. Beautiful bowling from Mitchell Marsh, who's making a comeback in the team. Again, they dropped Mitchell Stark. Doesn't make sense how they make these decisions, but it worked. He took 4 wickets. But lucky, Josh Butler is playing on 64 right now. Where do you see this going? 271 for 8. England made a comeback. They were 207 for 7. Do you think
So
300 would be a
it's
good
not
total?
gonna happen again, Salman. No doubt, England is wide open. They might get out in 200 again in the second innings, but they are eventually playing to win this game because they don't have any option, right?
They
So
have to win.
Australia is sitting. Australia is sitting safe. Like if they draw, also doesn't matter. But the
Agreed.
situation that they were in, England, has been taken care by Butler right now.
Yeah,
Early morning will be 1 or 2 hours. The first 2 hours will be crucial
key,
for
very key. And Dave
England.
Warner, spare a thought for him.
Oh man, yeah, Salman. This is sports. Ups and downs are part of life. So yeah,
So the
definitely
first,
yes. A
he's made
career,
a new record. Like he's
career
never
hit,
been out 3 ducks in a
three
series. Never
ducks.
done that.
So this is part of cricket, Salman. It happens.
Totally.
Yeah, it
And
can
Steve,
happen to anybody. Yeah,
he's become Steve, Broad's Stuart Broad's bunny.
Stuart Broads. Yeah,
Every inning, he's just
culprit.
getting a wicket of Stuart Broad.
Exactly. Yes.
It's become a norm in the series. So lucky, we'll come back to Ashes again. 4 more days to play for. Jofra
Yeah.
Archer still has to flex his arms. Vokes is in. England has a very good bowling lineup, but again, Labuschagne is playing well for Australia. Steve Smith is obviously Steve Smith. He's playing, I think, his prime of his career right now. So I think there's still lots to play for. We'll talk more about in the next upcoming shows on that. But I'm going to move on to the hot topic right now, which is very strange in some ways. Sri Lanka ready to tour Pakistan. 10 players have backed out, Lucky. I just want to pick one name here just to start the conversation. Tisara Pereira, who's come to Pakistan with the World 11. He's come to Pakistan to play PSL, has backed out. It does not make sense. Is it just money that brings these people here? Because has is it more than security issue that these players, they don't want to represent their country. But I remember when Sri Lanka toured Pakistan in 2017 for one T20, Tisara Pereira was the captain. It doesn't make sense to me. Pakistan gave each player 25 grand. So for one game. So is it money that's the motivating factor, has become the motivating factor, or what do you think?
Both, Salman. The big thing is, um, literally, if everybody backs out, how is Pakistan going to prove that there is cricket? There is a lot of cricket left, right? Even people around, whenever they will see the team coming up, they will show their love. They have been waiting for it. That somebody comes along, there is cricket in Pakistan, still in Pakistan, and if money plays its part, it's very sad for Pakistani fans out there. You know, it will be a disaster for cricket. You can say, um, it's not gonna flourish in that way, Salman. Uh, if we see those players when they got a lot of money and now they are giving away, or just a simple thing like, okay, I don't want to go, it makes sense. Like, yes, money has been a big factor. Though, for example, they were in trouble once, but that wasn't Pakistan team, right?
No,
It was an attack.
it was a
Somebody say a terrorist attack. Terrorist
yeah.
doesn't have any religion, right?
No,
So
2009. Yeah,
yeah, exactly. So literally, it's already 10 years, right? So
10 years.
they have to think about it and move forward
And teams
for
have come to
sports.
Pakistan like
For the spirit of sports, they should
team
take that into
teams have come
consideration.
to Pakistan. West Indies has come to Pakistan, played a full series. Sri Lanka played a game. Zimbabwe played a series. World 11 came and played a full series. PSL games were held with international players. Enough cricket has happened. I think
That is
one
what
of
I'm
the
saying. Like, fans are waiting for these moments, Salman, and the team backs out is like, it's disaster, not for Pakistan only, but for cricket.
and like
Like
Pakistan has supported Sri Lanka because Sri Lanka has gone through similar political situations. If you go back to 1996 World Cup, Australia and West Indies refused to tour um,
Sri Lanka.
Sri
Yeah.
Lanka. Pakistan and Indian players got together and played a exhibition game in Sri Lanka. to prove to the world that Sri Lanka is safe. Like, so I think at times like these, I'm very surprised that Sri Lanka board, and they're trying their best, they're pushing their players, but I think it's become a very money motivating factor. They know
That is what
Pakistan
I'm
board
saying.
might
Like
pay money.
Salman, one is willingness to go and play and win tournament, right? And the second is your board made you to go. So these players won't be playing like there won't be a competition. There will be like if the board said and I came, it will be just mere factor of being there instead of playing and fighting for a win, right?
Like putting their
And that
efforts and energy in.
exactly there won't be any effort in that series then. So it's again a bad luck for various reasons for cricket, Salman.
It is.
Pathetic, you can say, for a while. I felt
It's
it
not going to
like
define it. Like
this is
it's not going
ridiculous.
to define it. Like money, Cesara Pereira will come for money, but won't come for the country. That doesn't
Exactly.
make sense.
10 players
So
in a row is like the whole team will be like someone like just for fun they had to send, right?
yeah, so I think the
So
security issue is, Sri Lanka just had the bombing, and the security issue is no different in Pakistan than it's in Sri Lanka. It doesn't make sense to me. But question for you, PSL next year, Imran Khan said that, and Pakistan Cricket Board said we're gonna try
introduce
to
in
do
Pakistan, yeah.
exactly 80% of the PSL in Pakistan. How much of an impact would this be, or a setback would this be for PSL, Lucky, if Sri Lankan team refuses to tour Pakistan?
No, I will literally stand by this statement right now that then boycott these players. There are a hell lot of players, Salman, in
From
the world.
PSL.
Exactly, yes. Boycott them who are running after money.
Yeah.
It's not always, yeah, definitely everybody needs money for their future
Yeah.
settings and all. But Salman, sports is sports, right? You have to, and this is like gentleman's sport.
It
I
is.
do understand, yes, you guys are making money out of this, but if this is the situation, I would request, Imran Khan and the board who is trying to do the PSL in Pakistan to boycott these players. Definitely, yes. Without two or four, or maybe how many players were there from Sri Lanka? Three,
10. Oh, last time in PSL, 4.
four. So I literally don't see those players affecting PSL.
No.
No ways, right?
No.
Why not then? Do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. But Lucky, the surprising thing, some of them came to Pakistan to play PSL when they were paid. Some of them
That is
came.
what
It just
that is what
doesn't
I'm
make.
saying. Like Salman, if you keep on running after money, sports is gone. You
Yeah, there's
do
no.
need you do make money out of this, but do not sell it and get the money, right?
Don't make
Like
that the motivating factor. Because security,
exactly,
if
yes,
security, so Lucky, if security is an issue now, security was an issue in 2017. Security was an
exactly.
issue in
Why not? Because
2015.
dollars were thrown, right?
Dollars were
It's
thrown,
for the
25
dollars.
crore. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
It
life
is
has
very,
become.
it's a very sad state.
That is what I'm saying. Like it's a disaster for sports.
It is. And especially for Pakistan, because I think, Pakistani people are very passionate about cricket.
Players are making money, Salman. No doubt about that. They are making in millions. No doubt on that. But
The game has changed.
they are making because of cricket, right? Or sports. So you have to take that sports along with you.
Correct. Correct. Well, Lucky, I hope the situation, solves itself, and we are able to see some good cricket in Pakistan, because Sri Lanka team is a very good team, and they're very competitive. You've seen Malinga, he's backed out, but you saw his hat trick. What a hat trick that was! I'm just gonna switch topic for a bit. The last T20 against New Zealand. I mean, people would love to see Malinga bowl in Pakistan. At least Pakistan.
Definitely, Salman. That is what I said. Like Pakistani fans will be, they will be cursing right now. These players, whoever comes to Sri Lanka, Pakistan, because the one who are not coming for a reason now. So that reason is lame reason, I can say.
It is a lame
Because
reason.
if you are creating that scene of like security reasons, you already played so many games out there. There were so many teams already who played it, right?
Correct.
And it is not Pakistan who is creating such a mess. It
Not
has
anymore.
been something related to terrorism. It is
Yeah.
not related to anybody else.
Yeah.
So
No, I
it
agree with you.
has happened in on the Sri Lanka also, right? So you can understand that it has happened in India. Why not?
So,
It has
Lucky,
happened in England. It
help
has
me.
happened in so many places, but cricket hasn't stopped. It is flourishing because
Lucky,
of
Lucky, what
sportsmanship.
help me understand from an Indian perspective. Help me understand this. You know, there's a bombing that happens. in Sri Lanka. Many people are killed at a church, but New Zealand team goes and tours Sri Lanka.
Can you imagine that?
And here's
Those
Pakistan,
are
something
also
that happened
those
10
are also
years ago.
players with a family, right?
Yeah, something that happened
And
10 years
they were
ago.
not paid high.
No, but 10 years ago something happened. Nobody wants to come to Pakistan. It doesn't really make sense to me.
That is what it has become a hype, Salman. I literally I literally feel pity for these people who make that kind of excuse to back out. Day before yesterday, I think this news came, and I was literally like,
Yeah,
now,
sure.
so yeah, don't send those 11 like collected ones,
Yeah,
to play that series. It's not
yeah.
going to help anybody.
We don't want A
Nobody is
team or
going
B
to
team.
willingly see that match. Yeah, everybody wanted to see once again Malinga bowling Yorkers, right? The quality that he has.
I mean, you saw his 4 wickets. Unbelievable.
That is what I'm saying. Like everybody, Salman, everybody wants. Even I'm an Indian fan, but I want Malinga right in front of me. If he's in Canada, I will try to figure out how can I go and see him,
So
right?
just imagine Pakistanis.
So literally, this is a bad news for sports.
Pakistan cricket, absolutely. And overall in cricket, I think,
It's not for Pakistan cricket, Salman. Directly, I will say because Pakistan is trying to bring cricket back. It's a loss for Sri Lankan point of view to think in sportsmanship manner,
that's exactly it.
sportsmanship manner. They are not
And
taking it that as the unity that can cricket bring,
yeah,
rather than they are going for your same purpose like when they were paid high, they played every match.
and like
So,
no country is safe at any given point. But cricket is cricket.
but yeah, definitely, Salman. There were so many threats in England, but see, the World Cup happened.
Oh, exactly.
Everything happened. It's like you cannot live it. You cannot leave that um,
Yeah,
scenario of playing cricket, right? Cricket is
absolutely.
what you belong to as a player.
Absolutely. I hope,
Hopefully, yeah, me too.
I hope.
Hopefully, there is a good reason, or maybe five or six players back to the team along with these guys, maybe captain and Pereira or Malinga, everyone. But hope for the best.
And again, you know what? I mean, through our show, if Sri Lankan fans disagree with me, I don't think it's about the security in Pakistan anymore. I think it's very much become a fashion now to ask or demand more money to come to Pakistan, because that's what Pakistan did for the last 3, 4 years when they brought these players. They paid them extra money, up to 25 grand just for a game. And I think it's become very much a money making thing. I will go to Pakistan if you pay me. Security, no security doesn't matter. Because Sri Lanka actually the board sent a team to assess the security situation. It was in Pakistan for a full month, assessed everything, and
It does happen with those teams when even in Pakistan and India when they used to come along, right? They used
yeah,
to send it to figure it out.
a
But
month before
it did happen. It did happen. They played after that.
did it.
It wasn't a big no,
Actually,
right?
2000, 2004, Bal Thackeray, whatever in India, the group, they dug a pitch out. Pakistan was about to come. They dug a pitch out in Delhi, but Pakistan still showed up and played a full series. Right?
That's what I'm saying. Like Salman, it's okay to figure it out. Okay, how the security reasons are, but after that there was cricket. That's what I'm saying.
I agree. No, I agree. No, I think Lucky, very good topic, and I hope if they can listen to us and make sure that Pakistanis deserve to see good cricket in their country, and the reason why
Exactly,
Pakistan
in their country, not
very
in Dubai or
no
anywhere else. That
very
is not
we're
going
very
to happen.
fortunate that
Even Salman, to add on it, sorry to cut you out.
no,
Even if you see that Pakistan out of Pakistan playing in Dubai lost every series. Can you
Lucky,
imagine? It's
Lucky,
it's it's about the ground that was empty, Salman.
there's
You
no
can
motivation.
imagine the crowd cheering for you.
Totally.
And Pakistan was always there. Pakistani people were always there. There is
Oh,
a
Lucky Amir Raza has joined us. Thank you, Amir Bhai. He's saying the inside news is the whole tour of Pakistan is now in jeopardy.
that's what I told you, Salman. It's no use of sending those 11 collected ones to play that tournament. It's not going to happen. Pakistan will deny that too.
Yeah,
Why are you sending those players where the squad is not to that international level? It
yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
Lucky, conspiracy theory. You're Indian, I'm Pakistani. Let's talk heart to heart. 2009, since we've had that issue in Pakistan where Sri Lankan bus team was attacked, Pakistan cricket has taken a nosedive. Since 2009, Indian cricket has gone up because IPL happened. So I'm good. What I'm talking about here is, teams are refusing to come to Pakistan, and next door neighbor, the teams are refusing to leave India. So
Yeah,
going on here, this is where it's showing you that doing having cricket in your own backyard grows your cricket. Pakistan
definitely
is
yes,
suffering
Salman.
badly.
Definitely yes. I still remember that was second or third season of IPL when Shane Warne gave what a fantastic interview that was, when he told like, I could see literally the new incoming batsman, bowler, everyone from
Um,
India,
yeah, that's happened.
because the reason was he directly told that these guys are playing me like a kid.
Oh
They
wow,
are smashing me out. Dale Steyn
he saw so
comes
much
in.
talent.
Dale Steyn comes in. He is nothing. He has been hit everywhere around the ground. So these guys are getting all international player in one place, and they are playing against them, and it has become easier for them to get nourished. That they know, oh, Dale Steyn, or we played him. It's okay.
And so,
So nothing new for them.
nothing new for them. In their home ground, in their pitches, they know. And think of Pakistani players. We pick young players for the PSL, and now they have to go play in a completely different country in front of no crowds, no motivation in Dubai. So I think,
That is what my point is, Salman.
yeah,
I would literally want PSL to happen. It is PSL, Pakistan Super League,
Pakistan Super League,
not
absolutely.
DSL, Dubai Super League, right?
No, it's not. No,
And
no.
and and literally, well, I can see, Salman. There is a difference. We shouldn't be comparing. I always say there is no comparison in sports. But can you imagine, even in England, the county matches, those regular Monday to Friday or Monday to Sunday county matches are played between small clubs also.
Yeah,
You can see the whole ground packed.
packed.
They love sports.
You
That
get to
makes
know
them,
players.
yeah, that takes them away from that hectic 8 hours of work, and they enjoy that,
Yeah,
right? And they literally enjoy in a different way. And that is
that's it.
totally missing out in Pakistan right now.
Totally, totally.
Every Pakistani fan in Pakistan wants cricket there, and I can literally say that when a big team, for example, South Africa comes or Pakistan, I don't see any scene now in India, Pakistan right now. I can take another example like Australia, maybe England, or somebody big one, South Africa. The whole ground will be packed,
Packed, completely packed.
completely packed.
So, Lucky, think of this. If you're just playing domestic cricket, local games in front of your own people, I mean, the quality of grounds don't change. Nobody cares. When international teams come, you have some challenge at you to build grounds to increase that. So this is why the grounds feel completely dead in Pakistan right now. When PSL happened, it was like Eid or Christmas time for many people, because it was just like they put so much
So
money and
much,
effort.
exactly,
Exactly, it felt like it was an event. So this is what's going to grow cricket in Pakistan. If teams start coming in, it'll grow cricket in huge numbers. And locally, Lucky, when we watch players play in Canada here, in Regina or anywhere, we learn so much. Just imagine an
exactly,
international level quality player
definitely
playing.
yes,
What a difference it'll make. The global T20 has done wonders for Canadian cricket. You saw the difference. It's
exactly yes.
right. The players completely destroyed every team that came to the
Qualified for, you can imagine, right?
T20 qualifiers.
T20
Exactly.
World Cup,
Unbeaten.
Canada qualified for it.
Unbeaten. Yeah. So I think
Unbelievable, yes,
exactly
unbelievable.
that's what the difference is. But anyways, like, it's a very controversial topic, hot topic, and I hope sports rules and politics goes away.
Declines, yeah,
Hopefully.
especially in sports, yeah.
Exactly. Anything you want to say before we end the show tonight, Lucky?
Oh yes, weekend is coming up, guys, and so is Premier League and Champions League coming up.
Yeah.
So maybe on Sunday night we will be here with one of the Man United fan from Nepal once again. So stay tuned. We'll be back very soon again,
Keep
guys.
watching BaatShaat for any soccer news, related news, or cricket news. We are very much fans of soccer and cricket. Just so you guys know, we're working with a new. The reason we were away for this long is we're working with an agency from Pakistan. They're helping us out with some of our video work. So you'll see some changes coming to BaatShaat. So keep watching BaatShaat. Keep subscribing. Keep forwarding our videos to your friends and family. We are getting a lot of attention from everybody, and we appreciate your support. Lucky, have yourself a good night, and we'll come back with another show soon.
Sure, Salman. You too. Thank you.
Okay. Good night from my
Bye.
side.
Good night.